Not, oh, Marine stimming, coming in, want to do some damage, but these Void Rays just opening up, destroying those Marines. Got to keep those Void Rays charged. It is necessary at this point. Luckily, he expanded, so he's got some probes at his base. This probe's actually stuck. Poor little probe. But the Void Rays doing everything they can. Another bunker going up for Goody. Goody still not expanding it. He hasn't even damaged these rocks. I feel like that is a mistake. Here comes the Marines. He's finally decided to take a break on this assault, play a macro game. It is what StarCraft is all about, after all. Command Center just now down. Still, Void Rays finally cleaning up this attack by Goody. It was incredibly successful, to say the least. I mean, Nexus gone, Warp Gate's gone. Cybernetics Core's been unpowered for I don't even know how long. The only saving grace for Hasu was this Stargate right here, and it's being chrono boosted, nothing's being produced. So obviously not the position to be in if you're Hasu. Goody, feeling pretty good, but I'd like you to note he really didn't take advantage of that attack. He's just now building up his economy, just now building up his production structures. It's a little rough. He was spending a lot on units going in for that kill, and obviously it just didn't work out quite as well as it could have. I mean, he could have ended that. He might have been able to end that game right there. It was close. It was very close. I would not have tried to. These players look extremely good. They know what they're doing. I trust him. Looks like we're going to get reactor medevacs coming out of here to kind of fortify that bio ball. He also knows that Templar tech has been very much delayed because of the damage. He doesn't have to worry about Storm coming out anytime soon, so that bio ball is just uber powerful earlier game. Looks like Nexus rebuilding, 2/3, 3/4 of the way done. Obviously not where you want to be 12, 14 minutes into the game. Void Rays coming in doing a little harass. A lot of Marines here though, but 4 Void Rays, a force to be reckoned with. This Void Rays was almost, it had 2 health left. I would like you guys to note that is a tough Void Ray. Charging up on the supply depot is very scary for Marines. They are okay against Void Rays. Again, not the best, especially post nerf, because Void Rays do more damage to light units. Hasu trying to get back on his feet, trying to get his economy going, starting to produce probes again, still making Void Rays. Void Rays seem to be very popular with the pros recently, or at least all the ones I cast. You don't see them as much in PvPs. I haven't casted one yet. I'm looking at a few that are pretty darn good, so y'all should keep checking it out because there might be one on the way soon. But Void Ray is definitely a favorite in PvZ, and they're pretty darn good in PvT as you've seen here so far. However, Vikings are out. They are not being produced anymore. I'm kind of sad. Here comes the Void Rays again. Just going to take out that tech lab. No big deal. And they should be able to... Oh, they're not going to deal with these Vikings. Vikings have too much range. It's totally not worth it. However, they may have to engage because these Vikings are going to get some free pod shots. Looking back at Hasu's base, he's finally reestablished just in time to have Marauders come in and kill everything. So bad. These units not doing anything. Marauders just kiting these Zealots to death. Marauders blocked in by the force field. They are going to go down. However, I believe the damage that they were intended to make has been done. But these Phoenixes are just kind of come checking it out, see what's going on. SCV, just checking the gold, getting ready. I'm sure it'll expand sometime soon. Goody, just not planning. I feel like he's not planning that much, but oh, looks like I got a siege tank and some Marines loaded with his medevac. I assume he's going to abuse this ledge right here, but looks like Hasu has it covered. He's got some Phoenixes there. They should be able to intercept this dropship, but no, the Vikings are going to put an end to that. So he's going to clear out the landing zone and drop that tank in there. It is going to be a pain for mouzHasu to deal with. Just sieging up, killing all these workers. Really nothing that Hasu can do about it. He's going to have to evacuate the area. These Marines just chilling. Medevac coming back. Goody, not really producing. Not out of everything. Kind of disappointed about that. Here comes the armory. We may see some Thors. Thor's very good in TVP. Not the first unit you think of, but the shot cannons are awesome if you can use them. It's all about positioning, though. It's very important. Phoenixes coming out here, checking to see what's up. Maybe doing a little harass. Goody is well established on this ledge here. Siege tank, happy siege tank, just shooting away. Marines gonna take out that warp gate. Hasu just having the worst time with this harass from Goody. Goody building up forces again. Looks like Hasu wants to expand again. But he does not have the minerals. And Goody may actually scout this. Yeah, he's definitely going to scout this on accident. I mean, convenient, right? You got to get a little luck. Gateway's going down. Needs to rebuild. I would say he's definitely behind. This siege tank just having a field day. Killing everything. Looks like Goody's going to evacuate in a little bit. Maybe, no. Medevac's just checking it out. Making sure it's okay. Like you to know, Twilight Council charges research. Blink is not. Obviously going a more Zealot heavy composition. But not really, because all his warp gates are gone. But that was the plan up until that happened. Templar Storm almost complete. That's going to be necessary for Hasu to get back in this game. Looks like a drop's going to come in the back, though. Going to cripple his economy once again. Not what he wants to have happen. The Void Arrays here, though. Man, they will stop this real fast. His Void Array count's getting a little substantial. Still not great. Gateway is finally finishing. He can actually produce some more units. But Goody, man, is just making this his home. Missile turrets, bunkers, everything. It is a safe place to live if you're a Terran siege tank. More Vikings coming over. Still expanding, still producing. I would like to see another expansion come down soon. Come down here pretty soon from Goody. Hasu is securing his third, and so is Goody, right on cue, of course. Kydarian Amulet. Very, very important for Protoss. It is being researched as well, so you can warp in those High Templar and boom, immediately can storm. So necessary versus Terran, especially a drop player like Goody. You can get in there, you can drop that storm right where he's dropping and just nullify that entire attack. 2 Templar already out. Goody still chilling on this base. The siege tank poking away at the Nexus. Obviously, not really the best thing for Hasu here. At least he's getting a little gas from here, but really not what he wants to see. Just having the worst time. Chrono boosting out that Kydarian Amulet. It is almost done. Looks like he's finally said, screw it, I'm going to put an end to this shelling of my Nexus. I like it the way it is, not destroyed. And this one Zealot, a brave Zealot's going to go first and take a round to the face. But it looks like he's going to push. This is it. He's going to hopefully force Goody to back off. However, Void Ray is taking tons of Storm going down on top of the Vikings in the tank. Looks like Hasu is not going to be able to break it. He is going to have to pull back. It is a crushing defeat for Hasu. He is going to lose his Nexus. At the same time, Cloak Banshees on the way for Goody, just pulling out every trick in the Terran arsenal. I would like to see a Thor. Maybe, that would be cool. But obviously doesn't have the minerals for it right now. More Marauders coming over here. Morphing in an orbital command, not a planetary fortress. It is a hidden expansion, so it is super safe. He can do that. It is a good idea. I'd like you to note, however, Hasu has map control. I find it very interesting. It's a little strange. Think about it. He's been harassed all game, but he has map control. That is so important. It's going to keep him in this game. At the same time, transferring probes. He has one warp gate just chilling over here. Looks like he wants to make a little poke at the front, but these siege tanks say no, sir. There are plenty of siege tanks. Definitely not something he really wants to deal with. And missile turrets just to keep the Void Rays away. Just a very bad position right now for Hasu. However, map control is so key. It is allowing him to keep this third safe. Keep in mind, I guess it's now at second because he has completely lost his Nexus. Siege tank, still having fun. I don't see how it can shoot. It's barely within range of that pylon. Hasu being forced to back up once again. Marauder drop going down, gonna stem, try to take out this Nexus. Nothing here to stop it. If he warps in temple, he may be able to storm and save it, but I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, there comes a Zealot. Not really what we need. That Nexus definitely gone. A huge blow for Hasu. He cannot keep losing Nexuses. It's just not gonna work. These Marauders are gonna get taken out. Nope. But it looks like that's not a good plan. Void Ray on the way. Definitely. Medevac definitely not going to escape. That is a very sad Medevac. And he is going to get zapped by the Void Ray. Poor Medevac. No. No, everybody. And all the Marauders are dead. So, it was still a fair trade, though. Nexus gone. No harvesting. Look at that income tab. Yeah, 0. I mean, Hasu is just in a terrible position. But staying with it. He's not quitting. Goody not producing out of here. I'm a little disappointed again. His macro just not up with his micro. He's doing crazy good things with the drop and harassment. Banshees coming in. Cloak Banshees ready to go do their thing. Looks like Goody wants to move out. Thor is here. No strike cannons, though. I'm a little sad about that. These Banshees are just going to go pick off these free buildings at this point, I feel. Nope. Looks like they're going to go. And the last mining here for Hasu. It is Oh, it's pandemonium. But it looks like Hasu going to intercept these forces in the middle of the map if I don't lag like crazy, which I am. Vikings out in front of the army. They're going to force